Welcome. My name is Tanisha and I'm with Guided Source. And today I want to talk about how to know you're a chosen one. Okay? Everything that I'm saying is not all inclusive. There are other ways that you can also determine that you are a chosen one, all right? Sometimes you won't even know that you're a chosen one. Somebody else have to cross your path to help wake you up, to help you understand that you are a chosen one. Okay? I wasn't brought up in a religious family, a Christian family, a spiritual family at all. I was your average Joe Blow. Okay? I came to know God when I was about, let's see, maybe 8, 9 years old, when I used to go to my grandmother's house and to get some peace. She sent us all to church on the Sunday school bus, y'all. And that's when I began to get introduced to God. Okay. And that is when I started having my own personal experiences with this God. So years later, before I got into ministry, I started having these dreams. And I had came across an older lady who I know as my godmother. Okay. Who I chose as my godmother. And she told me what God showed her, that I was, AKA a chosen one. All right. So sometimes you won't know. All right. We're going to get into the message. Some ways you know that you're a chosen one is you're a black sheep of your family. Black sheeps of the family are always chosen. It's not easy being the black sheep of the family because it's like you're the sacrifice of the family. Nobody understands you. You're different. You're normally excluded, looked at as being weird. You might be the one in the family that struggles. You might struggle with mental illness. A lot of times, in fact, when you're a black sheep of the family, you will struggle with some kind of mental illness or depression because we who are the black sheep of the family are responsible for ancestral healing. There's a lot of trauma that is trapped. Let me use that word. It's trapped in most families. Okay. And from generation to generation, people have just been, living their lives dealing with and coping with the trauma. And so here you come along and you're meant to heal this ancestral trauma. So all of that energy, those deep emotions of pain, of hurt, of suffering, a lot of times is on the black sheep. So, a lot of times black sheep don't even know that they are the ones to bring about the ancestral healing. So, and when you do find out, you have to still work through it in your own life. And you notice that as you work through the ancestral healing in your own life, you'll notice that the family will start to come around after a while too. But a lot of times it's not without being attacked by your own family. Okay, so black sheeps are normally, they're the sacrifices of the family, and they are normally the chosen ones. Also, karmic relationships. Most of the time, chosen ones are born into karmic families, karmic relationships. The mom is a narcissist. The dad is a narcissist. You are born into a family where you're abused. And that abuse could be physically. It could be mentally. It could be emotionally. but you're abused by one parent or the other parent, or it could be the grandparents, but it's normally people who are in your immediate environment that has a part to play in your upbringing. Childhood trauma is the reason why so many people, so many adults suffer in life today. It's because of experiences that they've had when they were children. I have a family member that used to love to watch Law and Order and things like that. And I would see most of the time when they were people that were like, psycho and all that stuff like that, it had something to do with when they were children, they experienced a traumatic situation, okay? So you may be born into a karmic relationship with, like I said, a parent, a family member, or somebody that played a part in your upbringing. Could even be if you are adopted. You could be adopted into a karmic family that abuse you. And that's another thing too. A lot of chosen ones were adopted. A lot of chosen ones were brought up in foster homes. What I've learned to understand about chosen ones is that they tend to get the crappy end of the stick in life. And that it's meant to throw you off your path. It's meant to keep who you truly are hidden and disguised. It's meant to bury you. But what people don't understand is that chosen ones are always seeds. And seeds can't be just buried and thrown away. Seeds are buried so that they can produce, whatever it is that God wants them to produce, because chosen ones are seeds. Those seeds are going to grow. And it's divine timing. And what happens is, for those who are brought up in foster homes, or those that, were given away or thrown away by their family members, is that those experiences end up being their testimony and part of their mission work later on in life. All right. So another thing is, chosen ones experience powerful spiritual gifts at a young age. Gift of prophecy, being clairvoyant, the ability to see beyond the veil, like a person's aura, energy, a person's true intentions and motivations. When I was young, when I was a kid, I've always been able to see demons and angels. Nobody can tell me this kind of thing is not real. Sometimes when I listen to people in the spiritual community, they, and they try to make it like, well, all of that is a figment of your imagination and all that. No, it's not. No, it's not. Every spiritual and religious text talks about good and evil, dark and light. Some of us need to wake up. Trying to ignore our gifts, talents, and abilities that God gave us, and trying to dumb ourselves down with medication and drugs, y'all know what I'm saying, is not the answer. It's not the key to discovering who we truly are. All right. So a lot of chosen ones are born with really powerful spiritual gifts. Okay. So also being able to see, and it ties into what I just said, y'all, about, seeing the supernatural, other worldly physical gifts, talents, abilities, and even celestial cosmic beings. So moving on, some of the people that are, who are chosen ones, starseeds, light workers, healers, crystal children. I'm just going to list a few people. That way y'all can kind of understand what I'm talking about regarding celebrities. People like Unico, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, but I do listen to her music. She has it's something with her voice, with sound. Michael Jackson, Prince. Prince was able to manipulate energy. Okay, Simone Biles, Selena Quintanilla. Selena was an earth angel. Selena was able to bring different nations together in love. Okay, Whitney Houston, sound and energy. Extension. I didn't hear about Extension till he was already passed away, y'all, and it's very disappointing because he was a young man. Okay, when I begin to listen to him talk about energy and the Matrix, and that everything he talked about, basically this reality not being what we thought, what we think it is, and using the power of our mind, it blew me away. It blew me away. To me, he was way too young to understand what he understood, y'all. He was a star seed baby. Extension was a star seed baby. Okay, now, most of the people that I listed now, and there are many more. There are many more. I'm just saying the ones that I know, and to give you a general understanding of what it looks like, okay, when you are a chosen one. Most of these people, they either passed away way too early, or they were unalived. So chosen ones are targeted. Chosen ones are targeted by forces that they're not even aware of. So chosen ones are always highly protected by unseen forces as well. Highly protected by the angelic realm. Highly protected by their ancestors. Highly protected. And the deeper chosen ones get into their spirituality, the more they will be able to understand who they really are and why they're targeted. And, they'll begin to understand more the influence that they have on this planet, what they came here to do, and do it. I thank you guys for watching this video. Y'all can also go and watch my reality of reincarnation video as well. That'll help you understand more about who you are. If you enjoyed this video, like it, comment, subscribe, follow, and you guys have a blessed day.